how you are going to elaborate, initially for our viewers, the challenge of this climate change that the world as well as Pakistan is facing at the moment?
Ji, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Thank you, Waheed Saab, for taking me on this interview. Uh, Climate change is really one of the highest risks to the world at the moment. The World Economic Forum recently came out with the World Risk Report, and it cites climate change as the biggest risk to the world. For Pakistan, I think it continues to be not just a crisis or a disaster, but a continuing disaster. It's a continuing crisis that Pakistan will have to face in the coming years. And we have to brace ourselves for that eventuality. The same report that I was referring to from the World Economic Forum raises five main areas in which climate is going to impact different countries. And these include floods, these include droughts, these include heat waves, forest fires, and cyclones. But interestingly, or unfortunately, there are only a few countries that face all these five impacts. And Pakistan happens to be one of those countries. It's a country which is listed as, in the recent report from the German Watch Vulnerability Index, Pakistan has been cited as the most vulnerable country in the world. We have been in that top 10 list continuously for the last 10 years. So Pakistan faces a huge challenge in coming to terms with this catastrophe, which is really not of our own making. Pakistan is not a big contributor to greenhouse gases, which contribute to making this changing climate. But it happens to be a country, because of its geography, because of its topography, a country which is directly and continuously, as I said, affected by climate change. So it's a big challenge for us, and you've just seen the recent floods that hit Pakistan, and they were one of the super floods that we've seen in the last decade. I think we've had more than three super floods. We had one in 2014, and then again in 2022, and then to 2025. And this time, the flood had multiple dimensions to it. In the north of the country, we saw cloud bursts where, usually that does not happen, that more than 400 millimeter of rain falling in just a few hours and overwhelming all the drainage facilities that were there in those areas. And then as the water came down, we saw the tragic unfolding of the disaster all through Pakistan until it hit the Arabian Sea. Billions have been lost in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the agriculture losses that we are